before you scroll, I need you to hear this carefully. What if that feeling you've been carrying lately isn't anxiety? What if it isn't confusion? What if it isn't your imagination? What if God is trying to confirm something that your spirit already knows? Because some of you have felt it. You can't fully explain it. You can't prove it. But you feel it. A shift, a pull, a deep sense that something is changing. Something is coming. Something is different. And while your mind keeps asking for evidence, your spirit already recognizes the movement, because God often confirms things internally before He reveals them externally. And that's where many people become frustrated, because they want visible proof, visible answers, visible change. But God begins with conviction, a knowing, a feeling, a quiet certainty that refuses to leave you alone. And maybe that's exactly where you are right now, trying to understand why you feel different, trying to understand why certain things no longer satisfy you, trying to understand why your spirit keeps pulling you towards something more. Because deep down, part of you knows your current season is ending. Part of you knows God is preparing something. Part of you knows you're being led somewhere different, but because you cannot fully see it yet, you keep questioning it. You keep doubting it. You keep asking yourself, am I imagining this? Am I reading too much into it? Is this really God? And maybe today, God wants to answer that question, because when God is preparing a new season, He often places awareness inside you before He changes your circumstances. He changes your desires, your priorities, your perspective. The things that once excited you lose their grip. The things you once tolerated become difficult to tolerate. The places you once fit comfortably start feeling too small. And that's not an accident. That's preparation. Because before God changes your environment, He changes you. Before He changes your circumstances, He changes your vision. Before He changes your future, He changes your heart. And that process can feel incredibly strange, because outwardly, your life may still look the same, but inwardly, everything feels different. And that's why so many people become confused during seasons of transformation. They assume that because nothing has changed externally, nothing is happening. But some of God's most important work happens long before anybody can see it. Long before the breakthrough. Long before the miracle. Long before the answer arrives. And maybe that's why you felt restless lately. Because your spirit recognizes movement your eyes cannot yet see. Because God is already preparing you for something your current version isn't fully ready to receive. And preparation creates tension. Because part of you is standing in your current season, while another part is already being pulled toward the next one. And that space between seasons can feel uncomfortable. You feel detached from what used to matter. You feel drawn toward things you don't fully understand yet. You feel anticipation mixed with uncertainty, hope mixed with questions, faith mixed with waiting. And all of it can make you wonder, what exactly is happening to me? Maybe God is confirming what you've been sensing all along. Maybe the reason you cannot shake that feeling is because it isn't coming from you. Maybe it is coming from Him, because God has a way of preparing people's spirits before He changes their lives. He plants seeds of awareness, seeds of expectation, seeds of faith, and over time, those seeds grow into certainty, not because you have all the answers, but because your spirit begins recognizing His direction. And maybe that's what you're feeling now. not confusion. Direction, not fear. Preparation, not imagination. Confirmation. Because God does not awaken something inside you without purpose. He doesn't place conviction in your spirit for no reason. He doesn't keep drawing your attention towards something if He has no intention of leading you there. And maybe that's why this message found you today. Because you've been asking God for confirmation. You've been asking for clarity. You've been asking Him to show you whether what you're sensing is real. And maybe this is part of that answer. Because some of you already know. You already know it's time to grow. You already know it's time to trust Him more deeply. You already know He is moving you towards something greater. You felt it for weeks, maybe months, maybe longer. But you've been waiting for permission to believe it. Waiting for certainty. Waiting for proof. Waiting for a sign. And God may be saying, the feeling itself is the sign. Because sometimes confirmation doesn't arrive as a dramatic miracle. Sometimes it arrives as a persistent knowing that refuses to leave. A peace you can't explain. A conviction you can't ignore. A hope that keeps returning even when circumstances tell you otherwise. And that's why you need to protect what God is building inside you. Because doubt will try to talk you out of it. Fear will try to question it. People will try to misunderstand it. But what God confirms in your spirit does not require everyone else's approval, because your relationship with God is personal, and His guidance is personal. And maybe right now, He is confirming exactly what you've been sensing, that the season is changing, that the waiting has purpose, that the preparation is real, that the breakthrough is closer than it appears, that the miracle He is preparing has not been forgotten, and that what you've been feeling isn't random. It's direction, it's preparation, it's confirmation. So don't ignore it. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't let fear convince you that God isn't moving, because He is. Even now, even here, even in ways you cannot fully see yet. And one day soon, what God has been confirming internally will become visible externally. And when that day comes, you'll realize your spirit recognized it long before your eyes ever did. So let this be your prayer tonight. God, help me trust what you are confirming in my spirit. Give me the courage to believe what you are preparing, even before I can fully see it. And remind me that your guidance is not always loud, but it is always faithful, because I believe you are confirming something important in my life. If you feel this, comment, I feel it, and subscribe for daily reflections.